So, okay, hello, Anna and Rosa. Tell people out there what your show Nesting is about.
Well, nesting is about two best friends who haven't had everything turn out how they wished yet in terms of family, home, and decide that they really want to be mothers. And why not, since they love each other so much, do it together. So then they embark on clumsily trying to get knocked up at the same time with a baby daddy so that they can co parent in a new version of family.
Okay, yes, this is true. So, are you guys excited that the show's coming out on Crave TV?
So excited
Yeah.
because Crave houses a lot of our inspiration shows.
Oh,
Having the HBO catalog and shows like Shrill and Broad City, and it female driven comedies and sort of late stage coming of age, like women who should probably know better but are still figuring it out.
hmm,
That's like our wheelhouse, and to be
hmm.
among those incredible shows, we're so honored, we're so happy, and to have the support of a national network behind us, it's a dream.
Oh yeah, I imagine so. So I think a lot of people will find your characters and the side characters as well very relatable. So tell me about the importance of to you as a creator of making authentic characters.
Well, the characters they're kind of meta versions of ourselves, like not quite ourselves, but like
Sure.
jumps off, spin-offs. And I think that lends a real vulnerability that even though they might be doing things that are really comical or kind of like, really, they did that, that actually the heart of it, the seed of it is real feelings, real pain, real love. And that lends a kind of vulnerability to the character and a kind of authenticity, even if it's sometimes brought that I think people relate to because we're all just feeling beings trying to figure out how to get through this crazy life we all live together.
Do you guys have a favorite side character in the show?
Oh, I mean, it's hard to
Sure.
say because we love them all, but it would be really difficult not to mention Nico.
Nico, I was going to say Nico and
Yeah,
Khalil.
Nico,
Yeah.
particularly our
Okay.
without giving a spoiler, the character played by Salvatore Antonio, who is not as sure about Anna and Rosa as they would like him to be.
And he's a very dour, humorless psychologist. So it creates quite a funny, like he's hysterical. He comes on set, he kills it, and we're dying. We can barely get through the scenes.
I was wondering, at what stage did you just decide on the episode length? Because I really like those the length of the episodes.
I'm so happy to hear that. And I think so many people like that now because everyone's running out of time. And it's nice to have these little bursts. The truth is that having worked in television for a long time and develop a lot of development where you're developing long shows and you're doing all this work and then they don't happen, you write a bunch of episodes and they don't end up on the air. And so honestly, to do something short form came out of a kind of pain of wanting to make something and going, is this an easier way? It turns out it isn't. It's just as hard to make a TV show, whether it's short or long. However, didn't know that at the time, and very luckily ended up still being able to make the show. But it came out of just a desire to make something. Would it be possibly simpler to make something shorter?
And it's also, I was just on a flight, and it's great when you just have these little clips because you're about to land. And you can watch an episode.
It's so true. It's so true. Yeah. Little snack.
Yeah. Well, people recommend to me shows and say, start a TV show? Are you kidding me? That level of commitment, I might as well get married, you know?
I feel the same way. I know I was getting through a show and I thought it was a limited series. And then I heard there was another season and each episode is over an hour. I thought, I can't commit to this. It's too much.
It's a lot.
I get it.
And also I find like a lot of shows they'll sort of milk it. It's like we already know where we're going to go, but it takes 3 episodes to get there. And here we have nice little setups, payoffs, on to the next thing. You can watch the whole thing in like an hour.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like that.
Yeah.
It's true. Like the economy of scale, it's like poetry. Got to get so much into a small space. And I don't feel like we're missing time in the
No.
show.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time for epic poems and there's time for haiku, right?
Yeah, there is. I feel like we should quote that.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so how long would it take to like make it like to shoot like an episode of nesting?
I mean, for budgetary reasons, it was a very short shoot. And so we 8 episodes in 8 days.
Holy God.
Yes.
Yes.
And block shot. And so it was very intense, extremely long days, and also some set changes. We were on location, so sometimes having to move in the middle of the day, which also takes time. It was really a marathon.
We had one day off in between.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
there was
we
one
did
day
have-
off. Okay.
We had years to get here. Like,
So we were excited.
we were very
Ready.
excited to
Good.
get there, and we had like a really good prep process and incredible producers and
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Incredible team. So we were able to feel really supported in that tight timeline. And we knew the characters so well. We had such stellar guest stars. They came in, they delivered. It was incredible what we accomplished in those 8 days.
Absolutely. So do you guys have a favorite episode? I know I'm asking these tough questions. Favorite side character, favorite episode?
Ooh, I think I don't want to give any spoilers, but I think episode 6 when we meet Nico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little episode. Gosh, it's hard. I have so many moments from different episodes. So favorite actual one, but I think that one's a great one.
Yeah.
A fun character.
You really can see where season 2 might go.
Mhm.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you see I don't want to give any spoilers, but when you meet Nico and Khalil and Rosa and Anna, you go, okay,
Together. How is this going to
how
work?
is this going to work? And it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite scene of an episode, and I'm just gonna say it's the last scene.
Oh,
That is one of my favorite moments.
Good
how could we
moment.
not say that? But
Yeah.
yes, that is.
Well, I know. That is
It's
like
everything.
And that moment is gonna make people, I think, want a second season, right?
yeah.
Hopefully.
I hope so. Because it's sort of like the ending is the beginning, right? It's
Ooh.
the start of something.
Absolutely. How many seasons would you go for this? Let's say like you get like unlimited amount of seasons. How many would you pick?
I would definitely, I feel like the magic number is always 5, but I definitely want the 2 and then the 3, because it just keeps developing. Now you're looking at how are they managing a family? Like how did it come to be? Who got pregnant? What are the configurations that this has grown into? And then you kind of see them working through alternative family. And I think, I don't know, I like the magic number of 5. I love how you're asking this question.
That
It's
question.
such dreams. We're setting out the dream.
I love that. Yeah, I feel like you've got ample opportunity there. You've got fertility. The gals aren't super young, and there's going to be a difference in who is more like able to get pregnant or carry. You've got 4 sets of grandparents. You've got the dynamics within that. You've got, there's endless opportunity there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, one time Adam McGoyan said, I love this part of the process because it's like you're just sitting back in the psychologist's chair and just it all kind of floods out and you're just talking about it. It's different. It's fun.
Yeah.
It does feel nice, having a day like this.
I'm glad. How do you describe the style of nesting for people out there?
I think it's the style of a romantic comedy. I guess it's that sense of, our director, Alana Harkin, we adore, her and I have a big affinity for Nora Ephron and went to New York to see an opening of her show at one point. And when Alana first saw this episode, she said, oh my God, there's like that feeling at the beginning, that little taste of When Harry Met Sally, and just that,
sure.
just that where they're talking, Anna and Rosa are talking almost directly to camera. It feels like that sense. And so I think it's definitely in the style of a romantic comedy.
Very nice. And that's a fun movie. And I was ready to not enjoy that movie.
Yeah,
I thoroughly
you were,
got
and then
really
what
good.
happened? And then what happened?
And then it was fun. And then I enjoyed
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
So what's the best thing about working with one another? Give each other a compliment.
Anna is like enthusiasm. She is just
Nice.
so much heart, desire, and enthusiasm and joy in terms of the creative process. And so when we were talking about the ideas, I mean, those were really the most fun parts. Just sitting there at this point, no money, no development deal, no one involved at all. Going, if we were going to make a show, what would it be? And that's what we did. And so it's really the joy and the kind of fun.
Yeah. I would say that we have a lot of fun together. Like Rosa has a tremendous sense of humor and like glee, you know, kind of like twinkle in her eye. But I mean, Rosa's an incredible TV writer. She's in demand and exceedingly talented at writing. And working with her is an honor. I mean, that's all I can say is that you're exacting, you know what's good and what's not good. So we work harder and deeper. And I always know that the end product is going to be good because we're not going to stop until it is good. Like that's what you know about Rosa is that it's never going to stop until we're at the place that's like excellent. And so I feel like I'm in good hands there.
That's great stuff. Well, I really hope you guys make it to season 5. Thanks a lot for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to say about Nesting before I let you go?
We hope that it leaves people with a sense of love, that at the end of the day, it can be tough, this life, and we hope this show spreads love.
Yeah, the people feel less lonely.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank
Thank you.